Today I wanted to share with you my Persona 5 inspired glamour that I have for my little cat girl. Now this was an idea I had to make a video on because at times people consider glamour a very important aspect of their playtime in this game. So today I wanted to share with you the specific body pieces you need in order to have your own Persona 5 inspired glamour. I got this inspired by the character Joker from the game itself, and I thought I always looked pretty cool. Now there's a couple of things that's a little different compared to his actual in-game character, of course. First of all, the face piece I think is white. On pictures in the game you can see it in white for Joker. For me it's black, and his eyes are also considered red in those pictures you can find online concerning him. And my character doesn't have red eyes, right? So those two things are a little different, but I do like the coat and the pants and the shoes and then the hand pieces. The weapon, well, you can kind of ignore that. It's cherry pink relic weapon for the gunbreaker. Thought it looked awesome, but anyways, let's go over the glamour pieces itself. If I open this menu, and here it is. In order for the headpiece, in order to have this, I had the Nighthawk Visor, as you can see. For the body piece, I have the Yorha type 53 coat of fending. I can't remember exactly from which near automata raid it was. I think it was from the second one, if I remember correctly. If I'm wrong on that, please correct me on it, but that's the code I'm using. For the hands, I'm using the number 2 type B gloves. For the pants, I'm using the Calfskind Rider's bottoms. And for the shoes, I'm using the Lucian Prince boots. Now this one, the Nighthawk Visor, comes from a dungeon. I forgot which dungeon it is, but maybe you can find something similar on the market board itself. But since it's level 24, it must be one of those dungeons at that level. So it's very low level, it's not that hard to get. Although you need to be lucky, I guess, in order to find it in the dungeon itself. But that's how you get this face piece. Now this one comes from the raid, as I said, it's level 80. It's probably the second near automata or automata raid in Shadowbringers. At the very end you have a chance of it dropping a body piece, and it took me quite some time to finally have it drop for me, so I was very excited about that. Now what I did as well was give it a gunmetal black dye, because that makes it look a little shiny, which fit well with the pants, because they are naturally shiny as well. So that's what I did. Now with the hands I used number 2 type B gloves, as I said. This is also coming from the near automata raid from the Shadowbringers. And I dyed it, as you can see, ruby red. Why? Because in the character Joker from Persona 5 he also has red gloves. So these I thought looked pretty cool in and of itself. But technically you could also use some other gloves. I think these one won't work. Fingerless gloves I think are not right, but you can find pretty much white gloves that you can dye entirely red, so then it would be more accurate, because these have black colors to them as well. At the at the part where it meets the wrist technically. So they're not 100% accurate, but they still look pretty cool, I thought. Now the Calfskind Rider bonds is something you can either craft yourself if you have the characters for it, or if you go into the market board you can buy it very easily. Sometimes it can be expensive though, at certain times it costs like $1 million over on our server, but other times the prices drop, so I haven't checked it in a long time, so maybe now the prices are low enough for people to buy it. So I consider you do that for the leg piece. Now the feet are Lucian Prince's boots, right? These came from the Final Fantasy 15 collaboration event in the past. So I don't know if you can still get them easily, or if you have to buy them from the mock station, if that's even possible. Maybe it's not even possible. Literally I never checked it out. But technically if you don't have these shoes, I suggest you can always go with something like dragon skin boots like this. As you can see, it still looks alright. It's not as cool as I wanted it myself. I think these boots look pretty cool because the bottom of them are also a little reddish, so that's why I like the Lucian Prince's boot the most. But you can just go with any leather black shoes that you want that complement the rest of the glamour itself. So yeah, there you go. These are the items you need in order to have your own Persona 5 inspired glamour in Final Fantasy 14. So if you're planning on using this, let me know in the comment section below. That would be fun to know. And over time I'll be sharing more cool glamours that you can set up for yourself in this game, because I figure it might be fun to share with other people that play it. So anyways, if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing to receive Final Fantasy XIV videos on a regular basis, and I'll see you in the next video.